You're welcome again to my channel. It's spring, guys, and we are excited. Spring is bringing us, I love colors, and I'm really excited that I can wear my bright colors and be free. You know, the way we dress up back in our country, and we go to work so excited. There's no layering up. There's free will to wear your heels, to dress nice, to look fine, to look really beautiful. This is the season, and this is when colors are everywhere. So I'm really excited that I can go out, I can take a walk, I can see the beauty of the city, I can see the ground being dry. If you know what this means, then you will understand that there's no snow on the streets. This is exciting for us, and right now everybody is outside with their bikes, with their scooters, people walking their dogs more, people sitting down in parks, really having fun times walking around. The weather, in fact, the highest I've seen right now is about 22 degrees, and it's still getting hotter, coming lower. Now we are switching to using AC. Now, oh, that season, you know, it's like you're feeling like you're at home. The weather is bringing you back to your home country, and you're just excited that yes, there's no difference right now. Even though it can be chilly in the evenings as the temperature drops, but during the day you see people really dressing down, as in dress down. People now wear the freest of clothes, like they want that air to enter their body because it is hot. And don't forget that in this part of the country, humidity is really low. You won't sweat as much as like in Nigeria when you are hot and you are sweating out that heat. But here, you still get trapped somehow. You don't sweat despite that heat or the sun that is massive on us. So we still have to navigate these things. It is not easy. But today I bring you good news. As you try to move here to Canada, there are some easy jobs that you can find as new immigrants. So don't sit and feeling idle or feeling like I cannot find a job. There are jobs that you can do as you start off. There are jobs that you can kick off and go. I'm just going to run down a few of these, and they don't pay badly for a startup. Some are, yes, minimum wage jobs depending on the province that you move into, but you also want to build work experience as if we didn't have from our home country, but that's what we need here. You also have to build Canadian experience, and that's what is required here in Canada. So don't undermine any job, but the only thing I say to people is that don't stay on that job. Don't feel that that job is everything, because these jobs, they know how to hold you hostage. They know how to keep you in that job, that you will not find time to be looking for other jobs. But you must tell yourself, give yourself timeline and say, I must not be more than maybe 6 months on this particular job, or 1 year at the most, while I'm rigorously looking for a better career path or a better job in my career, so that I can navigate quickly. There are a lot of immigrants that have moved into Canada. In fact, if I look at Saskatoon, there are a lot of new faces, as in new faces. Not like I know everybody, but sometimes you just see people and you hear that I just came in like 2 months ago or 3 months ago, or I just came in like 2 weeks ago. And it's this job that they are all contesting for, the one that you and I are looking to change into or go into. So the demand is high. Jobs are not as much as we would think they are. So many people have this notion that when I come, I will find job easily. Yes, you can, and yes, you might not. So it's a varying options of you trying all options of what you can find, so that you have money to at least pay those bills. When it's not there, that is the bad thing. But at least when you have something small, you can still start with that and begin to build that history, build that experience that they need for you to move into better roles. And we also tell people, for this kind of startup jobs or these easy to find jobs, I want to tag them as, you don't need so much of experience. So for those jobs, I'm going to really talking about them right now. You don't need as much of experience like your professional jobs. So they come easy for you to step into as you are trying to find those professional jobs and you can't find them like ASAP, but you need to pay those bills. Don't shy away from those jobs. And those jobs, if especially for some of them that will help you into your eventual career path, like those that are going into nursing or those that love to care for the elderly, those will transit you into some of those jobs. But if that is really not your core, that is not your line, your professional angle, you don't want to continue in that path. But for now, it's paying the bills. So number one, I would say, is a personal carer or a care job. And this is easily available for a lot of people. You probably just have to do your first aid, your CPR, you do medication certification. You can find that in St. John's Ambulance for those of us in Saskatoon here. The Red Cross also does some first aid certificates courses that you can find. And this helps you to have like a basic understanding of how to care for the elderly. So what you do is, you know, their well-being generally, help them. They are old people in homes and they virtually don't have as much energy or willpower to do things. So you have to care for them, encourage them. So if you have an elderly person in your family, you've taken care of them in one way or the other. Some countries, I don't know if everybody, some might not really have those care homes or as much as they are here. But if you have cared for an elderly, you know whether they have dementia or they are just old and they are just aging, you know, because of old age. There's a way that you take care of them and still make them feel welcome, feel like they have somebody to speak with. You're always just conversing with them. You know, sometimes they forget what they say, sometimes they forget their past, sometimes they remember, they just want to chat you up. You are there to listen. You help them with their grooming, you help them with their bath, you help to assist them with feeding. Some find it difficult to eat. So you make sure that they take their medications appropriately. You take them for walks in this time of the season that the weather is really good. And some of them that can't really walk, there are provisions for them to sit in like a movable tricycle where they can sit and just enjoy the weather, the good air around the neighborhood. So this is the job that you can step into as a new immigrant that would help you navigate faster into at least earning some income when you come to Canada. And this job pays around between $16 and $20 per hour, depends on where you find it. Also talking about caring is also the daycare, you know, for those that have infants that need to care for their children when they have to go to work. So this is a difficult part that really kind of make a couple decide who stays at home with a child or who works daytime, who works nighttime, because they need to be available for that toddler that they have, because you can't take that toddler to school. So daycare is a thing that is readily available and you can work there as long as you get, even for young children too, they have this course that they take even from school and they can help sit at home with children, you know, especially for older children like from 13, they have younger ones, they have the ability to stay home with their younger ones because you can't leave children at home without them being supervised. So a child from 13 and above can supervise. So they take these courses from St. John's Ambulance and that helps them stay at home with their younger siblings. But if they can also apply for daycare jobs to also assist those young children, but they must be older at that point. They must be older to be able to do those jobs. But as a new immigrant, you can apply for these jobs, support the daycare with helping those children in all that they need as toddlers, right? If you like children a lot, if you like playing with children, if you like attending to them, you can do this for starters. It doesn't pay so much, but at least it's still a bird in the hand rather than nothing. And these are easy to find jobs. You don't need, you know, experience that would break the bank for you to be able to get into this job. So you can look out for this as well. I know that for some of these jobs too, as you decide to move into the core of those professions, you probably be doing certifications like early childhood, you know, certification or courses. That's if you are going into that course or that program, if you are going into that field full time. But for you as someone that is trying to find work, you don't need that as starters. Other jobs that you can find easily are like warehouse jobs, where you can help with stacking, moving items. They're like physically draining. They will tell you have to be able to lift, to carry, to bend, to move things around. Although they have things that help to move, but you know, you'll be lifting at least like 50 pounds of item. So you must bear this in mind. This is physically tasking. So if you know that you can't be bending and, you know, coming up and be lifting and be pulling down from, then that job is not for you. Well, it's not really for professionals, but what can you do? That's what you find to start. It's easy to find. So in stores maybe in grocery stores, in furniture shops or stores, you can find warehouse jobs whereby in the back end you are also loading trucks, you are loading items, you are loading, and these jobs actually pay a bit above the minimum wage, $20–25 per hour, and help you to start your journey before you begin to navigate into your profession. So if that's what you find, please, you can do that. It's easy. You can just apply to those stores that this is what you're looking for. You can find, and this also differs from province to province. So general labor is also something related to this, but this is one job that you can find that works even in seasons or out of seasons. So for instance, that in the winter there are people that are clearing the snow, there are people that are, you know, doing those jobs that are seasonal. And then when we're in summer or fall, you know, when we have grasses that are falling, there are people that are also clearing that. So for some of those snow cleaner jobs, some people have contracted. That's why in condos, people come help them clear their snow. So they've already paid for that as part of their condo fees. And some people come in to help clear it. And there are people that also clear the major highways, clear the inner roads. Those are general labor really. And these guys earn good pay because they are working. They can earn as much as like $40–50 per hour. But man, your body will know that you are worked. Those are really strenuous jobs as well. And even in the construction industry as well, those that are building, they need general labor to help them carry this, carry that, move this up, move this down. And in the times, like even in agriculture, for planting, they need general labor to help with the soil, to help with seeds, to help with whether it's animals that they have, whether it's crop plantation, whatever it is, you need general labor to assist in this task. So these jobs actually pay, you know, way more than these other regular jobs I've just mentioned. So you want to try it out if that's what you find as a new immigrant into Canada. Another easy job that you can find are restaurant jobs. Restaurant jobs, sometimes really, this also come as summer jobs for students that's, you know, on vacation and they need to work, whether they are going to be cooks or maybe like servers or cleaners or dishwashers. These come as easy jobs to find. Right now, as we are in spring, this is April ending, and so many students are looking forward to summer jobs. So they can always hop on those personal care jobs or personal care homes whereby they can do serving, they can do dishwashing, or even restaurants where they can serve, they can clean, and they get tips, especially in restaurants. These are places where students can also work. These are places where new immigrants are also jump on the bus. When they come here, they are easy to find jobs. They don't pay that much, $15, $17, but it's still a bird in their hand, like I said. But don't stay there. That is the bottom line. It helps you to start off. You begin to build customer service skills. You begin to build communication skills, how you relate to the customers when they come in, how you take orders, how you help them to sit down, how you take their orders. So many skills are going to be built, and this helps you in your next job hunt. Yes, it is not, I don't think that minimum wage self-paid bills, but at least it gives you a shoulder above the minimum, so that you are not unnecessarily handicapped without any income. But at least that sets the pace. You never know, so going there every day can just make you meet somebody that can help you out or link you up to where to find another job. So don't stay idle, don't feel I can't do the work and then you just stay home doing nothing. When the bills start coming, nobody will tell you to go and find, no matter how small the job is. Another easy job really too, this one, if you can do it well, you will earn more. So people shop online and people are responsible for delivering those goods. So if you decide to be like, some of these restaurants need delivery personnel to help deliver items or goods or food to the customers that order online. So like Uber Eats, or even major restaurants, really, you buy food, you go on their app, you order, you have options to pick from. Do you want delivery or do you want to pick up on the curbside, for instance? So you can decide what to do. If you need a delivery, somebody's doing that job. So it's also easy. Even with shopping, with grocery, some people help you shop. If you don't want to go online to shop, there's also an app that you can download on your phone, depends on the store, that helps you to, you know, pick the items that you want to order. Somebody goes into the grocery store to help you and then delivers to your home. So delivery is something that pays well, and the more you do, the more you earn. I've met a couple of people that have done this job. Guys, see, there's dignity of labor here. Nobody looks at you one kind. So if you think, Kai, I can't do it, then you're on your own. OYO. If you have bills to pay, you will know that you can't be doing, you know, that you don't care, or you can't do one work. You have to do it too. As long as you can pay your bills, there's no brother, sister to borrow you money here. Nobody does that. But the bottom line is, you need to be able to jump on one or two of these things. I also know that for Uber, even driving is something that also is really critical here. People move around. Newcomers come to the city, they move around. There's Taxify, there's Uber Ride, there's other ways, Captain, that, you know, there are people driving this. Some, you know, are registered under a bigger company. Others are using their vehicles by themselves, and this thing pay so well. So as many rides like you can go. We all know Uber now, you know, all this in Taxify. Those are how people move around. So if you are interested in that, you can always go join maybe a registered company. If you come as an immigrant, you don't have a car, or if you buy a car, you want to use it, you can begin to alternate how you use it and when you need to make money off it. But don't forget that as it pays high, the risk is high. You must have insurance to cover you, and you might have, you know, reason for a loss because you might have you're driving so much, right? So you must be on your right ability to drive, because if you have not slept, you have walked, or you have driven throughout the night, or you have driven throughout the day, and you are continuing a 24-hour journey, then you are mentally not alert. So you must be careful so that you don't run the risk of accidents and all of those things. So there's just so much to do here, and it pays well, but you must put all your costs in perspective. You are going to be servicing your car more, you know, doing like maybe repairs more, because the car is working 10 times as much. Okay, one other job that I know that is also easy for you to do is janitorial services. Everybody cleans houses. Everybody cleans their homes, right? And sometimes we get so busy and we need help. You can contract this to somebody or a cleaning company that can help you to do that. Or there are individuals that do this. You know, everybody does some things to, you know, stay above board. So you can contract these things out. So you can decide to register a company. This is even you starting off a business by yourself. So you can do this by yourself. Register a company, begin to clean homes, whether, you know, corporate or individual homes. You can start with individual homes. Let people know this is what you do. And these are good jobs. You know, you just have to buy all your cleaning agents. I know a couple that does it here. Yes, they still work, but they do this on the side. It's even something that I've been thinking of going into, but man, my body cannot let it. I'm like, even if I clean my own basement alone after an Airbnb, after a guest has left my Airbnb, man, my body knows that I have worked. So if you know you can also find people, good hands, reliable hands that can do this thing, you can call them on board and make money out of it. So this is you trying to work on your own. If you don't find somebody that can hire you to be able to do that, so register a company, a janitorial company at that. I might still look at that in the future, I might still look, because it's easy money. I'm giving you ideas now. It's easy money, and you can do that. Everybody cleans home. You have friends that you can talk to. You know the way the word of referral works. Just say, let me come and clean your home. And I know that what they charge too is good, you know, for a house that you clean. I think it's close to about 150. Well, it depends on the size of the home as well. And then everybody leaves the home, you clean, and they come back, everywhere sparkling clean. It's really good place to invest in as well. One other thing, when we go professional now, let's go professional. So another one I want to combine and talk about is like administrative assistant and customer service positions, whereby you can do this as well as a newcomer. These are easy jobs too. You can hop on this bus, find where you can render your service as a customer service agent. Most of these customer service are work from home jobs as well. Is that you are taking customer requests on phone, or you are, you know, customer complaints, you are addressing their issue. Some of the phone service holders, the companies rather, they have this customer service work from home, and so many other companies as well. So you want to explore these options, you want to explore this. Don't be limited. I know even for telecommunication, that would, like I just mentioned, some of those that have worked with a particular company like HGS, even in Saskatoon here at HS, I'm not sure it's in Saskatoon, but a couple of people have worked there. I also almost worked, but my cable was not working at the time when we nearly came. I was going to sign up for working from home at that time, but it's a good job. It doesn't pay so much, but you must also be patient, because customers, they will show you when. But the most important thing is a good job to start off, and it's a professional job. You can work from your home. They'll give you a desktop or something to work with, and you work from home. For admin assistant jobs too, that's also, you know, clerical administrative work. That's an easy job to find here. You can, even in human resources, you're trying to move into your career, you can, that's like a stepping stone or a startup for you. So don't, as you're looking for that career path, you want to enter that your field too on a lower level, and without demeaning you in any way. But I'm just saying, these are easy jobs that you can find. If you can't find an HR professional job, or you can't find a job that is middle to high income that you're looking for, you want to start off first and gain that experience, and that gives you the Canadian experience that will navigate you into bigger things here. So don't undermine any job. These are a few of the easy jobs that you can find here in Canada, and I hope and wish you all the best of luck as you step into this land or navigate your career in this land. This land will be fruitful for you. Amen. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you again in my channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Catch you soon. Bye.